Good Sunday morning. I had to unlock my phone and turn the video on with my nose because it's cold. I didn't want to take my gloves off. Waters are open for the cattle. They're snuggled down in the windbreak corner with Stover. So negative 18 degrees here in Nebraska. Everything's canceled. Church is canceled. I think the show we were going to this afternoon is canceled. So I decided to get up early this morning and move snow, just in case there is anybody else out on the road that might need help, because it's very dangerous outside. You don't want to be out here very long. So let's climb into a tractor together and move snow, clear the neighbors' yards, my yard, and maybe be out and about on the road in case there's an emergency situation. I need to get better gloves, I believe. Good morning, everyone. Okay, folks, where are we at? Update. I chose the 8530, and we have the blade on, and I just got going, so be patient with me and my skill level. This way we can reverse blade before the tires go through it and move snow to the side, just like so. We're gonna go rescue a possible car rescue. All right, we will get on the road. Hold on a second here. Don't get. We are getting it. Third car unstuck, removed. Good to go. Now I can get around it and get the snow cleaned out. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. You guys have always been here. Welcome Kale back. This is one of those moments, guys. One take, everybody knows the rules. I just recorded a super long segment and missed the whole thing. That's okay. Take two. Pause for dramatic pain effect. No good deed goes unpunished. Why is that? I don't know. You don't need big drama here. I broke the blade. Snapped it. Right there. It's super cold outside, and we all know that steel loses its strength the colder it gets. Didn't hurt anything on the tractor, on the machine. I just broke this. I was going downhill, blading a little bit to the right. I had this kicked out. It caught, put it at a big angle pinch. Couldn't lift it fast enough or make adjustments. Like I said, going downhill, slid into fracture, broken steel. It almost broke all the way around. That little piece saved it. A couple things we can do. Throw it away, trade it and get nothing for it. Go park it in the trees, hide it, so I don't have to be embarrassed about breaking this. Buy a new one. I don't even know how much these cost. Or we could fix it. And since it's going to be cold all week, I think I know how to fix it. Do you guys know how to fix it, or what's some good ideas? How would you fix it? Probably what we're going to do. I didn't want to do this, but here we are again. Oh, I just want to be in pain and misery for a little bit. But here again, it's late in the day. Go home, get a good night's sleep, get a good meal, and then tomorrow's a new day, and I'll be refreshed, and I will know what to do. I just did not want this to happen. It stinks when bad things happen. Ugh. All right, I'll park a few more vehicles in here, and I can't think really well when I'm filming, so I'll get a plan. Oh, yay, we filmed that entire segment. Good job. How thick is that steel? Is that 1/4 inch? Well, anyway. Good morning. You guys ever come back to your place of operation remembering the night before and thinking it was possibly a dream or a nightmare? Well, I came back this morning hoping this would be fixed. Apparently, work only happens if you do. Is that the saying? I'm trying to think of another saying. Sorry, am I too loud? It's amazing, Rosie. You always seem to show up in the best of times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This is bad, but it is fixable, and it'll probably create good content. Not sure what I'm doing, but I have an idea. This is how a farmer would fix things, and I'm sure I've got a lot of pro welders out there, pro fabricators, and possibly some rhino engineers that are going to tell me in the comments below of how to do it, how not to do it, what to look out for. Please, if you are any of those, comment below of how to do it, how not to do it, or just give me your own theories or ideas. We take criticism and attaboys pretty good over here. I really enjoy and appreciate and learn from the comments. So I might do it wrong, but the next guy, with your help, will do it correctly. So let's get to it. I'm going to need a forklift and another lift, quite possibly. Actually, let's grab one of my kids or a couple kids. Then while I'm fixing it, they can learn. Hello, kitten. I said kid, not kitten. But you're welcome to learn if you want. Got the call from my local end user. Threw a bunch of money at me. Said, Cale, can you get us some corn? It's cold and not safe, and I have other things to do. Then he said, Cale, we need you. Okay. Ooh, this truck has been sitting for a while. I don't remember the last time it was filled up. Hopefully it was filled with the good stuff. We really need to plug it in, and I do believe, yes, there it is, right next to my children, Laura, Ethan, Amanda, Adam, and David. Leaad. Lead Farms. Okay, Cale, you're getting distracted. Will the truck start or not? I don't know. At least it's inside. So it's not, the cab is not frozen over. We have to plug it. I mean, there is no way. Of all the cold starts. Oh, that's just gross. No. Okay. Let's get the juice. Let's get a heater, a plug-in, and maybe... Ooh, can I get to the batteries? Actually, I think they're on the other side. Let's see if we can get a load of corn in. It's important. Yeah, I know. I've talked about it in other videos. Great job, Mauricio, my hired man. Got the truck started and going without me while we were gone. I totally wanted to do a cold start, but we missed out on that. What I do need to do is treat the fuel. How much, Adam, fuel treatment? Where did that bottle go? I just had it. How much fuel treatment should you put in your fuel? I'll be back. Let me get the treatment. Okay. Adam and I have made super progress here. Adam is my cleaner. Adam, are you learning about this over here?
Pretty much, yeah. Every time I mop, I can just visualize it, so, you know.
Good. I showed him what I was going to do, and we essentially... The nice thing about leaving it hooked up to the 3-point is I can use the hydraulics as a pusher, puller, stretcher. What do you call those audible automobile machine alignment.
Yeah.
Essentially, we can use the hydraulics, the ground, the forklift to align this up. That broken crack underneath, I can fill that crack by lifting right there. We angle ground this. The owner's manual I took off, and I think we are going to put a piece of metal, 1/2-inch steel, from here all the way to here on all sides around. Let me show you some of the pieces I got from my local metal shop. This one I had, that was in the old shop, we'll use. And then here's some scrap pieces from my metal shop that will work, I think, very well. So $16,900 for a brand new Rhino 25. This is a 2500 12-foot blade. I've probably had this for, I don't know, maybe 10 years. The nice thing having Adam work on my farm, I think this shop is going to be a lot cleaner. Do you like to clean?
I love it. It's so much fun.
Is it satisfying?
Definitely.
Tell you what, if you want to keep going, do we have that tractor still running outside?
Yeah.
Wow, all that work, and we got it outside of the building, and it shut off. The lines froze. Came back out here, so I dumped in some 911 fuel treatment, and I started back up, and it ran for a little bit, and then shut off. I put cardboard in the radiator for future use, but I don't know if we're going to be hauling grain tomorrow because I believe I might have number 2 from the summer, from the fall, in there, so it's treated, but I wish I had number 1 diesel fuel in there. So I really don't want to have this truck sit out tonight. Ooh, that is a cold north wind, so we will fire it up and then try to quickly drive it into the building. Oh man, I don't like gelled up diesels. Go, 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 go. I lost air, and now I don't have traction. Oh, come on. I could fix this hangy dangly light. Oh, why? Let's get the Nipco maybe on the fuel. Rat race. Into the breach once more, dear friend. Anybody know where that's from? I've got the Nipco. Trying to melt the tire or start the engine on fire. Hopefully this thing fires. There we go. Okay. Superheroes. Got a little bit. We will let it air up. We'll have to get enough, at least enough air to drive it into the shed. Come on, baby. Does not sound good or healthy. We are right on the line of frozen and not frozen. We would like both of those to say at least 90, and now I'm wondering if my airlines are frozen. Carlson. Maybe we can just, can I drive, just saddle that up next to the engine as we're going? Man, it is frosty out here, folks. Let's take a look at these old tractors while we're messing around here at the farm. Anybody want to buy this 525? It's for sale. 4020, 3020. Hey Adam, quick question. Why do you check the traps before you load with grain?
Because if there was snow in it, you'd be giving the crop snow.
What if your traps are frozen? How would you know?
You can't get them open.
Can you?
I mean, here we can.
Without breaking it? Don't
I mean, go low.
lean on it. Let me give it a little. Is this a motivation handle?
I think so. If the semi truck sees it, then it might want to cooperate a little more.
That tractor seems to work really good. I've decided to put the truck in the news shop, north side of the news shop, tonight. So hopefully we can get it in there and situated. There we go. I went ahead and left this outside all day because I thought that would be a good idea. Never got back to this operation. Will it start at 1 degree? Tough bird. No bueno. I think it does have a block heater. Why did I leave it outside? I think it just has low battery. Well, here we go. It's first time for everything. I started the tall leg, and it's banging around a little bit, but negative 11, negative 18 degrees. What do you expect? I think I got it in the right hole. We're going to try to run this switch to see if anything runs in this cold weather. Whoa! Icy down here. All right, pipe wrench and gloves, probably. All right, here we go. We double checked. Got this auger running, got the short leg going in case we have a little bit of spillover corn. Got up in the pickup, checked up underneath there. It is open. Grain is not falling into the overhead. You should be able to hear it. I forgot one valve at the very top that was going into this bin. Switched it to go into the overhead now, I believe. So I have tall leg into overhead, short leg into tall leg, and I got the auger unplugged. This should work. Well, that sounded positive. Let's get the skid steer and blow through that drift and that drift ahead of the pickup. I think it's gonna work. And as always, when things are cold, we run them slow and low. That is the tempo. And stay close to the control panel. It's working. Good job, Dad. We got it. On one of the colder days of the year. think I want the box scraper to back in and pull it out instead of scooping all of this. That might be a little faster. Yeah, let's get old Boxy in here. Nice, cold, crisp, beautiful day in Nebraska. I love days like today when the sun is shining. Did you know you can drift in tractors? All you have to do is press on this left brake and it'll stop that tire, and then you can just swing a cookie here pretty quick. That's what I teach my children anyway. Don't try this at home. Only do these stunts at the farm. All right, 12 hours later, probably about plugged in for 4 hours, and just giving the battery a little bit of uptick. Had fuel treatment in it earlier. Oh, that's sad. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to start. See if that gives us any more juice to the old starter. Well, yeah, let's just plug it in longer and go haul corn. Get this later. Never leave your tractors outside. Remember, folks, if you're cold, they're cold. Try to show you maybe some, as I shift, some of the driving conditions that I'm facing here to turn. I don't want to get stuck in the drift. I'll drag my trailer through it and peel out. But this is why you practice peeling out in the off season or in the mud. Oh man, what gear was I going for here? So that when you have to do it in an emergency situation, you have the ability and know-how. The overhead is really awesome. I like it very much. That was a good build, great addition to the farm. I will show you the overhead as we bounce along this snow-covered road. It's something else really pretty neat. We will put an automatic on this at some point, but there's 3 indicators on this thing. So we're at least half full. So that's kind of cool. Good early morning from the state of Nebraska. A heated shop in Nebraska. Very glad and thankful for that. Blade is still broken because I have not had a chance to fix it, but we did start the project. Oh, hi, kitty. Cat, like a lot of things, I start a lot of projects. This is what I'm really good at, but finishing them, executing them, that's what needs to be done. But It's just me here on the farm needing to do a lot of these jobs, and I don't have Ethan to help out. And everybody's in school, which is just fine. Go get educated and come back here on the farm and help me with your education. And I will continue to educate you. Still hauling grain today. Got it loaded last night and brought it into the heated shop. A lot of the snow and ice melted off. I think I filled up with blended fuel. Here's a question. Do you guys like to add additives by putting in number 2 diesel, adding additives? Do you like blended, which is a 50-50 mix between number 1 and number 2? Or do you guys like to run straight number 1, which apparently doesn't gel up or is less likely to gel up in cold weather? Or do you like to just have a heated shop for your trucking outfits? That's maybe the best. We're going to get on the road early this morning and haul all day. That's the plan. Stay tuned to see if we can execute this plan. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Who is an advocate or who wants to send me new lights for this Kenworth? It's not too bad. We don't drive in the dark a whole lot, but these lights are not very bright. I think this machine is a 2001. I better turn here at the snowy, icy intersection. Slow way down. I missed my gear. Where am I at here? There we go. Oh. That was a 1255. Love that JLG. I like equipment, if you haven't noticed. Oh, we're at the ethanol plant. Please don't record while you're here. And we're driving Carlson. Focus. Yeah, fine. We can start with you. Rosie. Almost forgot your name for a minute. Good morning. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Apologize for my sporadic filming and such. Hauled corn yesterday. Had a couple business meetings. It would probably make for good YouTube content, but I'm making decisions and I'm not sure of the outcome. It's always nice to have a little bit of the outcome before I show you the meeting. Oh, also, some people don't like to be filmed. Hauling corn today. We got the semi-truck. It is loaded. It is in the shop, so it'll start. It'll be warm. It will not freeze over. If I would clean this shop door window, you would see a beautiful skyline here in Nebraska. I think I'm going to only haul a couple loads today. They don't need me as desperately as they once did. It's always nice to be needed, but there's other things that I can do to get ready to go to Arizona on Sunday. Happy Thursday, which is Baby Friday. Story to never race the train, right? Yes, trains will always win, especially when you're a loaded semi. I shouldn't have filmed that clip at the shop or turn around and went back home to get my billfold, because, well, this might take a while for me to get to my destination. Oh, he could have just stopped right there. It's fine. What do you think? This guy loaded or not? Looks like rail cars for corn. Possibly. Does it work that way, semi, to... Oh. It's just a little Tinkerbell. That's my destination right there. And that only took 6 minutes. Not too bad. I'm working on my next YouTube video while we wait. Work never stops. Oh my, we got to get going. These guys are ready to go. All right, I'm done with yellow corn today because it's blizzard whiteout conditions. Time to switch over to white corn, which is funny because we're in a whiteout. I don't know if I can or will. I might cancel that order to go 2 loads tomorrow because it might take some doing with all my equipment to get that hauled in. I don't think that's important. Maybe wait till next week after I go to Arizona, which Scottsdale, Arizona is 72 degrees right now. When we get there on Sunday, it's going to be 56, which still is a lot nicer than 20 degrees. But come on, man, 56 and rainy. I wanted sunshine and warmth. It's still going to be warm, still going to enjoy it. Let's move some snow with the JLG. I'll get it started, run to the farm, and cancel the other order. Or maybe drive the trucks around and try to get it. This thing's been outside for a minute. It started. Good job, JLG 925. I'll let it run here and warm up for a bit. Oh no! There you go. Thick snow, cold windshield wiper. Poor guy. Let it warm up, run to the farm, unload some of the cold starting gear in the back of the pickup. Quite bad here. All of a sudden, good grief, blowing, swirling snow to about no visibility. Welcome to Nebraska! Wintertime in Nebraska. I hope this tractor is plugged in. I'm going to get the semi-truck parked in the building and maybe this tractor going to move snow. I don't know. Oh. Oh, the battery charger's at my house. I gotta keep this tractor plugged inside. The heater's plugged in. The block heater. Ah, bird. We'll get the battery charger. Update, this baby barely started and I don't know how long it will run or drive. It is super cold and windy. Hopefully we do not die on the road, the tractor. That is. We're gonna leave this parked in the shop. Heated shop tonight. Come on, baby. And can I make it home with the blowing snow and everything? Goodness sakes alive. And will the semi-truck start? Nice bin site. You know, it's always interesting to me, no matter how bad it is the night before or in a snowstorm, the next day with bright sunshine and calmer weather can be quite appealing. That means that it wasn't as bad as you thought last night, or tomorrow is a new day. I might actually, I didn't think last night I would get any corn hauled in. I might be able to haul in those 2 loads of white corn from this bin out of that auger. I just need to get the other auger out of the snow, which isn't very bad. I'll find a machine for that, machine that we got parked in. I think the biggest concern is if the semi-truck will start, because we did not put that in the shop last night. We parked it in the shed, and I also plugged it in. So guess what? You'll get the Kenworth cold start again. I think I should just create a channel that's Kenworth cold start, because I think I showed starting it 100 times during harvest. Here is the truck. Here it is plugged in. I always ask you guys if it will start, or if you're a betting man, what are the chances it will start? Battery power. There is a cat. We'll make sure there's no cats in the engine compartment. Are you clear? Rosie, which one are you? Okay, you are Rosie. Moment of truth. It did run last night, and it was able to start last night in the storm. Uh-oh. You know, I just realized I should maybe explain and go into depth more about Nebraska snowstorms, because I'm just realizing, and I'm getting a few comments, some of my viewers aren't from the middle of the United States or from areas where it snows at all. Think about it. If you were from Indonesia and you've never seen snow before, or Thailand, and snow is a foreign concept. So for all of my tropical viewers, here is a snow world in Nebraska where we just have snow covered fields. And I'll explain a little bit. So this snow drift here that we had cleared yesterday, and I was driving my semi truck from there to there, turning this corner. Well, last night a new drift blew in, and not quite sure if I can get through it. Pretty sure I could, but it's dangerous. This is how a lot of times vehicles get stuck and high centered in these drifts. I will drive through this one. My 4-wheel drive kicked in and it slowed me down a bit, and then I'll back over it, and then you'll see kind of what happens. It's bizarre for me explaining snow to people, but some people don't know, and I want this channel to be educational. So that, folks, is a driven through snowdrift, and we have 999 more to go. Some are fine, some are small, some are bad, some are dangerous. Just got to kind of learn how to do it. And some are fun, I will say that. I do enjoy all of the challenges that Nebraska provides. This is one of them. See a bigger snow drift up ahead, and you just need a little bit of momentum, but not too much, because some of that snow and ice can jam up into your bumper, radiator, push the radiator into your fan, and cause a lot more trouble. We'll see if the highway is cleared yet. Things out here sometimes just have to be too hard. Could be the driver, or it could just be the hard life. I'm stuck in that snow drift. Tried wheel speed peeling out and throwing dirt on the tires. I even pushed the trailer over with the skid steer. I'm stuck. I don't need much, but I do have to pull it out. I don't have the front hitches. I'll put a chain on front steer axle and just pull it out. Get it out of the grooves. Then, should be good. Just to let you know, also when you're choosing a box scraper for clearing out snow, make sure you choose one that is a strollable that you can also tow. Strollable box scraper that you can tow your equipment. Oh, I wish I had somebody in there, the semi-truck, to steer the steering wheel out of the drift. We should maybe pull it backwards, or we're just going to hit that in high speed reverse to get it out. Let's get in the truck. Is that a bad place to put your chain? Do not let me forget this chain on the back of the scraper when I come from that way and get the tractor and start moving snow. I have to get in the truck this way, because that makes the most sense right now. No brakes on. Here we go. I don't think you guys can see anything. The only thing you can see is this light right here. Is there anything else behind me? Where's that skid steer? I made it. I am free as a bird now. There's the pickup. I think this is the right way to go. I feel like there's something behind me. First rule of harvest, never back up. Oh shoot, there was. And second rule of harvest, check your rearview mirror. There's a trailer there. Felt it, knew it. All the deer we have here. Slow down here. Oh, careful of the ice. Very dangerous here. Take it easy. Probably get more traction there in the snow. Apparently they're able to find food to eat. Oh, there's a bunch of them down there, making their way to the cornfield to find something to eat, I suppose. Okay, where in the world is this day? I'm just recording myself off and on throughout the day. There's no real rhyme and reason or storyline or conflict and resolve. It's just little clips of my daily life on the farm. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for appreciating what I do. I get a lot of nice comments out there of people finding this satisfying. So I will continue if you guys enjoy. Oh man, I still haven't taken my Christmas tree, my outdoor Christmas tree down. What is it? End of January 19th, 20 something.